Nem disqualify? Mm-hmm.
Mindjárt kérdezem. Visszajött a balázstisztázni a kérdést, hogy De. Mit? Csak nem nagyon akart érteni, hogy... Egy percen belül vagyunk. Mikor kezdünk? Hívjuk az első lovast. Halló. Mi?
Welcome to the riding event of the Hungarian
Az a kérdés, hogy mikor indul
indoor competition. The grand final. Now we are starting the riding event.
Jó.
And we call the first rider, Tom O'Brien from Ireland. Please come to the arena. Szeretettel köszöntjük a kedves közönséget a PERIDOT nemzetközi fedett pályás ötös a verseny férfi döntőjének lovas számán. Megkezdjük a versenyt, és hívjuk is az első lovast a pályára. Tom O'Brien Írországból kezdi meg a versenyt. Welcome to Hungary, to the Hungarian Open Modern Pentathlon International Championships. Now we have the final for the men today. And now we start the riding event, starting with the Irish guy, Tom O'Brien. Tom O'Brien, Írország versenyzője, Fenton nyergében. The pentathletes are, after 2 events completed, they fenced and swam this morning, according to these 2 events. In a reverse order. Now they are completing the show jumping course, consisting of 10 obstacles, including a double one. The first rider is Tom O'Brien from Ireland with Fenton. Clear up to now. Fenton is 11 years old of age, a stallion, which is quite rare. Mostly we have gelding and mare horses. But let's see what they are doing together. They're all together for the 3 riders today. There were 47 participants at the competition, but the younger pentathlete don't ride this time. Only 2 jumps to go for Tom O'Brien, Ireland, and Fenton. And it's also clear, a nice ride. The result of Tom O'Brien, Ireland on Fenton, time 1 minute 9 seconds, clear round, 296 points. Tom O'Brien, Írország versenyzőjének eredménye Fenton nyergében, ideje 1 perc, 9 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 296 pont. The next rider, Jonas von Almen, Switzerland, on Elisa. Pályáról lovagolt Jonas von Almen, Svájc versenyzője, Elisa nyergében. Jonas von Almen with Elisa, a mare. A 7 years old horse, so quite young. Legs in a very good state. Quite big strides we see from this mare. It's very important to feel the length of the stride, how to approach and how to choose the right take-off point, especially in the combination, like now, which consists of 2 elements, in this case a double combination, and only 1 stride in between. A little hesitation and plus an added step of the horse. Only 3 jumps to go now for Jonas. Run out, we saw. All the turns must be worked out nicely and precisely. The horse is able to jump in a good way only when keeping it straight, not like now again an oblique approach, which can result in dangerous situations. The pole can go into the legs of the horse, but no, not a bad ride. The result of Jonas von Almen, Switzerland on Elisa. Time 1 minute 15 seconds, 10 penalty points. Total points for riding 280. Jonas von Almen, Svájc versenyzőinek eredménye Eliza nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 15 másodperc, 10 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 280. The next rider, Gábor Brázda, Hungary on Don Juan. Pályáról lovagolt Brázda Gábor, Magyarország versenyzője Don Juan nyergében. It's not so good to take 2 short reins and to be hard with the hands. So it's very important for the horses to be supple when riding them, especially when riding a show jumping horse. Unfortunately, run out. There is quite a high speed and the rider should look at the fence anyway. He can go too much aside like now. Not enough and safety sit, which can result always in disobediences, refusals or run out. Only 4 refusals are allowed, so there is only one possibility for the rider. It's again a very confused approaching. Of course, young athletes have to learn how to manage a course, how to approach, how to find out the right line, the right turns, and in addition, and basically they should have a safety sit just to be able to give the right signs, the right aids to communicate with the horse in a proper way. Fortunately, he is not falling down, can continue the course. Very brave guy anyway, in spite of the inexperienced way. Now he is going without stirrup. Unfortunately refusal, and it is unfortunately the 4th one, and therefore he is eliminated. A 4 kitörés miatt lovas nem folytatja tovább a pályát. 4 refusals, eliminated. The next rider is disqualified because jumping an obstacle in the warm-up arena in a reversed direction. Tehát a következő lovas, comeback Ekin Törökországból. A következő lovas nem jön a pályára, comeback Ekin fordítva ugrott meg egy ugrást a melegítő pályán. The next rider is not coming to the arena because of jumping in a reversed way, an obstacle in warm-up arena.
Azt tudtátok, hogy török fordítva ugrott egy ugrást? Ő is tudja. Nyelvünk 2 perc.
Pályáról lovagolt Regős Gergely, Magyarország versenyzője Coco Chanel nyergében. So the Hungarian who was participating at the Youth Olympic, now starting the course in a quite high tempo with Coco Chanel. That's the result of the too high speed. The horse gets too flat and it results in knockdown.
5A, jó, B, jó. Hatos Ferés.
Again a knockdown because of this speed, and unfortunately he missed. He missed obstacle number 7, and therefore he crossed his line, and it takes 10 points deduction. Only 3 jumps to go for Gergely Regős.
Igen. 9-es. Jó.
And again the spread at the end completed. Regős Gergely Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Coco Chanel nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 18 másodperc, 24 hibapont levonása után, lovaspontjainak száma 263. 3 szám utáni összetett eredménye 731 pont. The result of Gergely Regős Hungary on Coco Chanel. Time 1 minute 18 seconds, 24 penalty points. Total points for riding 263. The next rider, Tristan Wüttrich, Switzerland on cinkos. There is a time allowed for each rider, 2 minutes 30 seconds. They follow each other in this time. Pályáról lovagolt Tristan Wüttrich, Svájc versenyzője cinkos nyergében.
Tegnap sem nagyon foglalkoztunk vele.
Tristan Wüttrich from Switzerland with cinkos. Very nice movement has this horse. Big strides and big jumps over the obstacle. You see as if it wouldn't mean any problem for this horse. Even jump 1 meter higher. Nice horse. And the rider is following it very nicely. Tristan Wüttrich feels the length of the strides and this big movement. Now coming on a broken line to number 7, an upright. And the spread. And once again to the upright, number 9. And only 1 jump to go. And completed clear round and amazing ride with this nice horse and good ride from Tristan Wüttrich, Switzerland with cinkos. The result of Tristan Wüttrich, Switzerland on cinkos. Time 1 minute 4 seconds, clear round, 300 points. Tristan Wüttrich, Svájc versenyzőinek eredménye cinkos nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 4 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Sergio Villamayor, Argentina on Campari. Pályáról lovagolt Sergio Villamayor, Argentína versenyzője Campari nyergében. Someone from overseas, from Argentina, Sergio Villamayor. He trains here in Hungary. Now he's lucky to have this season opening competition. Unfortunately, a knockdown at the first obstacle is sometimes a fault of the, or mostly the fault of the rider. Not enough concentration. And also a nice combination. Only one knockdown for Sergio Villamayor, Argentina, and Campari. 3 jumps to go. Turning on the left rein. And now he only has to keep the left rein and finding the right line to get straightly and on the center point of an obstacle. And unfortunately the last one was knocked down. Not enough preparation. The result of Sergio Villamayor, Argentina, on Campari. Time 1 minute 8 seconds, 14 penalty points. Total points for riding 283. Sergio Villamayor, Argentina versenyzőinek eredménye Campari nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 8 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 283. István Tóth, Hungary, on Bobby.
Ott alul, csak kérdés, hogy olyan van ott. Most menjen rá a lovas, mert utána.
Pályára lovagolt Tóth István, Magyarország versenyzője Bobby nyergében. Again, someone from Hungary. Now she should give more rein to the horse, not rearing back, not reining back. And just to be able to start the course, the 10 obstacles, including the combination, a double combination, a little bit high tempo, which makes it very difficult to turn the horse, and at the same time it's also dangerous. Horse getting too flat, and while knocking down a paw, it can come too close to the legs while falling down. But clear up to now. István Tóth, Hungary, and Bobby. The spread, and on a broken line or with a little turn, the upright number 9. And now approaching the spread. And it's clear round in spite of the high speed. The result of István Tóth, Hungary, on Bobby. Time 56 seconds, clear round, 300 points. Tóth István, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Bobby nyergében. Ideje 56 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Yves Waltz, Switzerland, on Avatar.
Győztes szerintem már megvolt az előtt. 1.04.20-szal. 1.04.20-szal az győztes szerintem már megvolt.
So a very fast course, but it's not the ideal to have the best time because it can be dangerous. There is a load time, recommended time, 1 minute 13 seconds is here for the 420 meter long course. Pályára lovagolt Yves Waltz, Svájc versenyzője Avatar nyergében. Yves Waltz from Switzerland, starting the course with Avatar. We haven't seen this horse yesterday. Avatar is quite a young horse, 7 years old.
Hármas, jó, az úgy négy. Négyes,
Approaching and completing number 4.
öt át. Jó,
And over the combination. It's very important to have enough impulsion. To complete the 2 elements in the combination. But now, even over the 7th obstacle, and only 3 jumps to go for the rider, for Yves Waltz from Switzerland. The upright. Mostly they approach it in an oblique way, but the horses are ready to take this. And the clear round we seen, only a time penalty was given. The result of Yves Waltz, Switzerland on Avatar. Time 1 minute 9 seconds, clear round 296 points. Yves Waltz, Svájc versenyzőjének eredménye Avatar nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 9 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 296 pont.
Balázsba tudja egyensúlyozni, vagy elérhetni? Hagynám, hogy egyedül tegye most. Tegnap után.
The staff is changing a pole in the rail, number 4 and number 1. And here's the next rider. Pályáról lovagolt Mikó Domokos, Magyarország versenyzője admirális nyergében. Next rider, the Hungarian Domokos Mikó, a young pentathlete riding admirális.
Egyes, jó. Kettes, jó. Ezzel minket nagyon elteremtettek, hogyha visszanéztük. Hármas, verés.
It was an oblique approach which resulted in a knockdown.
Jó.
14 years old of age has this gelding, admirális.
Hatos, jó.
Number 6 completed.
Hetes,
Again an oblique approach, but no, it didn't result in a knockdown.
verés.
Here's again a lack of the turn, resulting in a knockdown.
Kilences, jó.
And only 1 jump to go for the young pentathlete,
Jó.
Domokos Mikó.
57-28.
Mikó Domonkos, Magyarország versenyzőjének eredménye admirális nyergében. Ideje 57 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után, lovas pontjainak száma 286. The result of Domonkos Mikó, Hungary, on admirális. Time 57 seconds, 14 penalty points. Total points for riding 286. The next rider, Levente Lukács, Hungary, on Washington. Pályára lovagolt Lukács Levente, Magyarország versenyzője Washington nyergében. Washington, again, a new and quite young horse, 8 years old of age, and also a young pentathlete, Levente Lukács from Hungary, riding Washington, and now starting the course.
Kettes, jó.
It's easy at the beginning, after the first. The second one is almost in the line.
Hármas,
It was too close to take off for the horse, therefore knockdown.
négyes,
Now turning and coming to the combination. A little bit far takeoff point, and the rider couldn't follow the horse properly, and there was not enough aid from the rider, not sitting back in time in between the two elements. So that is the result, not the seeing the right taking off point, not the seeing the distance, the length of the strides of a horse. But we have to tell the truth that they ride with unfamiliar horses, and they only have 20 minutes now. The horse was very honest. A little bit more aid is needed. Now completing also number 7th. And only 2 jumps to go. Young pentathletes needs a little bit more experience to find and to the right distance and to feel the horse and being enough brave. Now he was too much on the neck of the horse, not sitting down, not supporting the horse with the legs and the sit. And the balance is very uncertain when being too much on the neck of the horse. So you mustn't lighten right before the taking of the horse. Now we have to wait for the rebuilding of the obstacle he destroyed doing this refusal. 10 points deduction.
Ügyes! Ráesett a rúdra. Ez elmehet, nem? Egy ugrásnál mehet ez? Indul az óra.
A horse seems a little bit lame, but maybe one jump could be done. The horse resulted. Only 2 attempts is allowed, but he has to cross the finish line, and now he can finish the course. Let's see what they have done together. Levente Lukács, Hungary, and Washington. Lukács Levente, Magyarország versenyzőjének eredménye Washington nyergében. Ideje 2 perc, 2 másodperc, 47 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjánk száma 196. The result of Levente Lukács, Hungary on Washington time 2 minutes 2 seconds, 47 penalty points. Total points for riding 196. The next rider, Christian Klis, Hungary on Tequila. Pályáról lovagolt Klis Krisztián, Magyarország versenyzője, Tequila nyergében. Again, a young Hungarian pentathlete, Christian Klis, riding Tequila. It's quite an old horse, but with experience. Tequila, a mare, 17 years old, chestnut mare. Nice jumps, in spite of the age of the horse. She seems to be very precise, not touching the paws, taking care of her legs. Only 2 jumps to go for Christian Klisch, Hungary, on tequila. A nice round for the upright, and the last one, the spread, also completed. A nice ride. Hit it. Klisch Krisztián, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye tequila nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 2 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The result of Christian Klisch, Hungary, on tequila. Time 1 minute 2 seconds, clear round, 300 points. The next rider, Tamás Fröhlich, Hungary, on Sidor. Pályáról lovagolt Fröhlich Tamás, Magyarország versenyzője, Sidor nyergében. Tamás Fröhlich, also from the young athletes from Hungary, riding Sidor. And 8 years old gelding. Also nice long strides. As the horse, a flying change was made because of the turning and not being on the right leg, right rein. It's important when turning the order of the legs. Only 4 jumps to go for Tamás Fröhlich, and a nice tempo. Maybe he was now a little bit too much on the left stirrup, but finding the balance again and following the horse very nicely. Sidor has a very good style over the obstacles, nice bascule. It was a far taking point and it resulted in a knockdown because the rider was not following the horse and sitting back too early, losing the balance. Fröhlich Tamás, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Sidor nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 2 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The result of Tamás Fröhlich, Hungary, on Sidor. Time 1 minute 2 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. The next rider, Marek Grič, Czech Republic, on Patience. So each pentathlete knows his time when to enter the arena. Pályáról lovagolt Marek Grič, a Cseh Köztársaság versenyzője, Patience nyergében. Patience is a very well experienced, 18 years old of age, gelding. Marek Grič from the Czech Republic, starting the course in a nice tempo. The horse has quite nice forwardness. You don't need any spur or any aid, but you have to work out the turns and you have to keep the horse between the 2 legs. For example, in this case, if you are not finding the right take-off point for the combination, the first element, resulted in a knockdown, but fortunately there was not refusal after it, and only 3 jumps to go for Marek Grič, Czech Republic. He missed number 9, run out. A knockdown again. Maybe at the end not enough concentration, but now at the last one, fine. The result of Marek Grič, Czech Republic on Patience. Time win with 12 seconds, 24 penalty points. Total points for riding 269. Marek Grič, a Cseh Köztársaság versenyzőinek eredménye Patience nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 12 másodperc, 24 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 269. Next rider, Francesco Giancamilli from Italy on riding Pampuska. The first one is clear, the upright. Quite a sensitive horse. Would love to rush. So you have to keep and you have to make an order. However, you have to be very flexible with your hands, giving enough rein over the obstacle and not taking it, catching it too sudden. A flying change is needed, which was made by the horse because they changed direction. Now they go on the right rein, turning to number 6. He started to jump, I mean the rider, a little bit earlier than the horse. So you have to sit down and deep and being there with your leg support, leg aid, up to the very last moment. Not to get into such tricky situations. Only 3 jumps to go for Giancamilli, Italy, riding Pampuska. One upright, number 9, and the spread is coming, the last one. Is a spread kind of obstacle and completed. The result of Francesco Giancamilli, Italy on Pampuska. Time 1 minute 25 seconds, 10 penalty points, total points for riding 270. Francesco Giancamilli, Olaszország versenyzőinek eredménye Pampuska nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 25 másodperc, 10 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 270. The next rider, Mihail Micik, Belarus on Obelisk. Now we are still in the first round. Each horse goes 2 rounds, completes 2 courses, and now we just see the first group of riders. Pályára lovagolt Mihail Micik, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője Obelisk nyergében. So not so easy for the pentathletes. After 2 events, they receive an unfamiliar horse, and they just have 20 minutes to get acquainted with this horse, to feel its movement, the length of the strides, its flexibility, suppleness, responsiveness must be evocated while warming up, and of course the forwardness is needed. Anyway, you are not able to complete a jumping course, which is so exhausting for the horses. The rider needs a very nice balanced sit with firm legs and with an upright upper body. And from this position, you are able to give the signs, the so-called aids, to the horse. Only 1 jump to go for Michal Micik, riding obelisk. And clear, very nice ride from Michal Micik from Belarus. The result of Michal Micik, Belarus on obelisk. Time 1 minute 5 seconds, clear round, 300 points. Michal Micik, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye obelisk nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 5 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Bence harangozó, Hungary on Melissa. Pályára lovagolt, harangozó Bence, Magyarország versenyzője, Melissa nyergében. Starting the course with Melissa, also a well experienced horse. 16 years out of age. Number 6. Now coming to the combination, the double combination. Turning on the left rein. Only one stride in between. Approaching the obstacle number 6. Number 7 is completed too. Only 2 jumps to go for Bence harangozó on Melissa. Number 10 is also clear. Nice ride from harangozó Bence, Hungary on Melissa. Harangozó Bence, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Melissa nyergében. Ideje 59 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The result of Bence harangozó, Hungary on Melissa. Time 59 seconds, clear round, 300 points. The next rider, Viktor Zic, Hungary on Londi. Most hallatszik. Most lehet hallani a közvetítést? Van kapcsolat? Unfortunately, the Italian is not allowed to complete the course, so the jury can decide it, not allow the rider to enter the arena or to complete the course because the danger and because the ability of riding. The next rider, Dimitar Krustanov, Bulgaria, on Henry. So unfortunately, the young Lorenzo Michela is not allowed to complete the course by the referee in the warm-up arena. And now the next rider will be Dimitar Krustanov, Bulgaria, on Henry. Pályáról lovagolt Dimitar Krustanov, Bulgária versenyzője, Henry nyergében. Let's see, Henry, the horse, and the Bulgarian, Dimitar Krustanov. Henry also a very well experienced horse, 18 years old of age. Let's see how Dimitar Krustanov, the Bulgarian, feels the horse and works together with this. Not letting enough rain, it's very bad for the horse's mouth, and there it is not possible to use the neck for the horse when jumping. However, it is needed for having the balance and raised bascule. But the horse is very honest, and he stands this too short rein. In addition, the rider is not lightening the seat when jumping, really disturbing the horse. Unfortunately, only 2 jumps to go for Henry. Only 1 jump, the spread one. Very, very, very honest horse. My God. How can you ride a horse? And it's cruelty for not giving the rein. The result of Dimitar Krustanov, Bulgaria, on Henry. Time 1 minute 12 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 286. Dimitar Krustanov, Bulgária versenyzőinek eredménye Henry nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 12 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 286. The next rider, Christian Strobel, Hungary, on Hella. Pályára lovagolt Strobl Krisztián, Magyarország versenyzője Hella nyergében. Let's see Hella and Christian Strobl, the junior Hungarian. He is the last rider of the first group, the first round. Unfortunately, a knockdown. Maybe the horse was too flat. In some way, you have to collect the horse. Not only the forwardness is needed. Again, a knockdown. A little bit collection and more leg aid would be needed. The combination. He was a little bit behind the horse because it took off a little bit sooner. But he's a young athlete. Hopefully he gets more and more experienced. The sit itself, not so bad. Maybe the heels should be a little bit deeper. Only 2 jumps to go for Christian Strobl, the young Hungarian. A knockdown. And let's see the last one, the spread. It's clear. Strobl Krisztián Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Hella nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 2 másodperc, 21 hibapont levonása után, lovaspontjainak száma 279. The result of Christian Strobl, Hungary on Hella. Time 1 minute 2 seconds, 21 penalty points, total points for riding 279. The next rider, Soma Tomasov, Hungary on Eliza. Pályára lovagolt Tomasov Soma, Magyarország versenyzője Eliza nyergében. The young athlete Soma Tomasov and his horse Eliza starting the course. Eliza is only 7 years old of age. Very nice long strides it has. They were a little bit oblique when approaching number 3, but they completed the horse jumps very nicely with the right bascule. It was too narrow for the horse, for this big horse, for the big strides. There is not enough place in a combination. What the rider should know, and according to this, he should shorten and collect the horse when approaching a combination, keeping the forwardness of the horse. Unfortunately, a little bit unsafety sit and not the right turn. He should look at the fence and having enough impulsion. Nice second attempt from Soma Tomasov, Hungarian. Only 1 jump to go for them. And they finished very nicely the course. Tomasov Soma, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Eliza nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 20 másodperc, 10 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 275. The result of Soma Tomasov, Hungary on Eliza. Time 1 minute 20 seconds, 10 penalty points, total points for riding 275. The next rider, Cristobal Rodriguez, Spain on Don Juan. Pályára lovagolt Cristobal Rodriguez, Spanyolország versenyzője Don Juan nyergében. The Spanish guy having the nice Spanish named horse Don Juan. Cristobal Rodriguez. Don Juan is also a young horse, 9 years hold of age. Nice tempo they have. Nicely collected horse. The rider should wake up the forwardness of the horse when warming up, but at the same time, the rider shall make the horse enough supple and responsive. A flying change is needed. And now it's made when approaching number 6 on the right train, on a broken line, number 7. And now turning on left train with a small too sharp turn. The turn was not prepared too sharp and therefore not enough time for taking off. Only 2 jumps to go for Cristobal Rodriguez. And the spread, the last one, is completed too. The result of Cristobal Rodriguez, Spain on Don Juan. Time 1 minute 13 seconds, 10 penalty points. Total points for riding 282. Cristobal Rodriguez Spanyolország versenyzőinek eredménye Don Juan nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 13 másodperc, 10 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 282. The next rider, Alex Heredia, Spain on Darcy. Pályáról lovagolt Alex Heredia Vives, Spanyolország versenyzője, Darcy nyergében. Now they have the ring, they can start the course, the show jumping course, built for the pentathletes at Hungarian Open Indoor Championships. 10 obstacles, including 1 double. Unfortunately, the first one is knocked down, mostly the fault of the rider. And again, an oblique turn, not proper turn, which can result in a knockdown. It happened also for Alex Heredia from Spain. But a nice combination. Now turning on the right rein, coming to the number 6. A spread one, a little bit far takeoff. In this case, the rider must be able and quick to follow the horse, not disturbing over the obstacle. And only 2 jumps to go. Number 9, the upright, nicely way. And the spread, the last one, is completed too. Nice ride at the end for Heredia Vives and Darcy. The result of Alex Heredia Vives, Spain on Darcy. Time 1 minute 2 seconds, 14 penalty points. Total points for riding 286. Alex Heredia Vives, Spanyolország versenyzőinek eredménye Darcy nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 2 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 286 pont. A következő versenyző Marosi Ádám betegség miatt nem tudja folytatni a versenyzést, így ő nem lesz itt előttünk, nem fog lovagolni pályát, ezért a következő versenyzőt hívjuk a pályára. The next rider, Dovydas Vajvada, Lithuania on cinkos.
Még van 2,5 perc.
Amba. 1 minute to the start for Dovydas Vojvoda, Lithuania on Cinkos. Now we are already in the second round. The best pentathletes with the best results after the 2 events.
Mondd el még egyszer, Tündi, mert nem érti. Isó járna mintán. Hát azt megérti. Menjen, hagyj menjen, jó Zoli már.
Now he is waiting, but having received the bell, Dovydas Vojvoda from Lithuania on Cinkos. With a nice movement, big strides, big movement over the obstacle, very nice bascule, but it's very good if the rider looks at the obstacle. Anyway, it goes away and run out. Comes the second attempt. It's a little bit too high tempo, which can be too much for this horse with the big strides. Hopefully he can make an order, he can collect the horse, shorten a little bit. Again missing the third one. Unfortunately a refusal, but the second attempt is allowed. And now it's completed, now to the broken line. But it's too high tempo for this horse. And let's see the combination. No, it's too much for the horse. Very unbalanced and unsafe sit for the rider, Dovydas Vojvoda. She should school his sit nicely. Second attempt, however, it's still very high tempo. Not good for this horse. With big movement. It's very dangerous for the horse, and the horses are more clever than to undertake such a risk to jump and to move in such crazy tempo, which can result in a fall down and losing the balance of the horse. This more than 500 kilo heavy animal. The result of Dovydas Vojvoda is elimination, so no points for riding. 4 ellenszegülés után most ki kell zárni a pályáról. Dovydas Vojvoda, a litván versenyző, ezért 0 ponttal távozik a pályáról. The next rider, István Malic, Hungary, on Campari. So there were too much refusals. Only 4 refusals are allowed according to the rules. And then the 5th bad attempt approaching an obstacle, the jury eliminates the competitor. Pályáról lovagolt Málics István, Magyarország versenyzője Campari nyergében. Again, a Hungarian pentathlete, István Malic, riding Campari, 8 years old of age. Gelding, a nice first jump, sitting quite deep up to the very last moment. A plus stride was added by the horse, but the rider realized it and he was not on the neck of the horse, just waiting for the real takeoff. Combination number 5 with 2 elements, so a double combination, 1 stride in between. A broken line at the end, number 7, an upright. Only 3 jumps to go for István Malic, the Hungarian, with Campari. Unfortunately knocked down. And the only 1 jump to go, the spread one at the end. A little bit far, an earlier takeoff than the rider should have counted, but he followed the horse at the end. Málics István, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Campari nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 3 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The result of István Málics Hungary on Campari. Time 1 minute 3 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. The next rider, Joan Gispert, Spain on Bobby. There's 1 more minute for the next rider. He should come. We are waiting for Joan Gispert from Spain on Bobby. Now here we see the best athletes. Joan Gispert taking the 15th place after the 2 first events, after the fencing and the swimming. The competition is led by the Hungarian Robert Kassa, taking the lead ahead Ilya Palaskov from Belarus, and ahead the Irish Arthur Lenigan O'Keefe. On the 4th place again the Hungarian Péter Tibolya. There was a second call for Joan Gispert, for the Spanish guy. We are waiting for him. He would ride Bobby, taking the 15th place now before the riding event. Hopefully he is fine and he can come to the arena. The Spanish guy is not allowed, but according to the decision of the jury, he is not allowed to the course with the lack of the seat, unsafetyness and dangerous. Now we see the Hungarian Norbert Horváth riding Avatar.
Na most ez most megint egy jó kérdés. Egyes jó. Mit írjunk be? Kettes jó. Kizárva, az kész.
Kizárva.
Az egy elejűtő alapján lett kizárva.
Megkezdte a ló.
Hármas jó.
Clear up to now in a very nice way.
Négyes jó.
They are going, but he should feel the right taking off point,
Ötös A jó.
letting the rein, very nice way, maybe a bit too much or sudden, but it's very good for the horse that are being prohibited by the unflexible hard hands. Only 3 jumps to go for Norbert Horváth, the Hungarian with Avatar. Now coming to the 9th obstacle, the upright fence. Unfortunately an oblique approaching. You have to keep the horse straight. Anyway, it can result in a knockdown or refusal, but a nice ride we saw. Horváth Norbert, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Avatar nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 4 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The result of Norbert Horváth, Hungary on Avatar. Time 1 minute 4 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. The next rider, Max Esposito, Australia on Admirális. Pályára lovagolt Max Esposito, Ausztrália versenyzője Admirális nyergében. Let's see the young Australian, Max Esposito. His sister was taking part also in the competition yesterday at the women final. Now they started with Admirális and the big chestnut gelding. You must turn very properly anyway. If you are oblique, then it may result in a refusal or in a knockdown. Not enough impulsion was for the combination and a little bit too narrow turn. Too sharp turn. Then it can result in a lack of impulsion. Again a knockdown, a little bit more collection and a little bit more leg support would be needed. But anyway, a good ride we saw from Max Esposito, Australia. The result of Max Esposito, Australia on Admirális. Time 1 minute, 21 penalty points. Total points for riding 279. Max Esposito, Ausztrália versenyzőinek eredménye Admirális nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 21 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 279. The next rider, Kirill Kasyanik, Belarus on Washington. This horse was a bit lame and it was offered to choose another horse, to draw another horse from the reserved horses, but they decided to use this horse, Admirális, Washington, sorry. Pályáról lovagolt Kirill Kasyanik, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője Washington nyergében. Started the course with this little injured horse, Washington, Kirill Kasyanik, Belarus. A knockdown. Run out. He refused. And the combination. Now the horse was honest to solve this combination at the end. No impulsion, no support of the leg. And again not giving enough rein over the obstacle. not letting the horse to use his neck.
8-as, jó.
Only 2 jumps to go for Kirill Kasyanik, Washington. The upright before the last one, and the last one is the spread one. You mustn't attack the spread. And high tempo can result in refusal or in falling down together with the horse. The result of Kirill Kasyanik, Belarus on Washington. Time 1 minute 13 seconds, 17 and party points. Total points for riding 275. Kirill Kasyanik, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Washington nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 13 másodperc, 17 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 275. The next rider, Alexandr Vasilyonak, Belarus on Tequila. Pályára lovagolt Alexandr Vasilyonak, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője Tequila nyergében. Again, from Belarus, a pentathlete from Belarus, Alexandr Vasilyonak, riding Tequila. Now they are starting the course with Tequila. A confused approach resulting in a knockdown. There is too much pressure on the riders. They are too excited, and it often happens that they make a fault at the first one. Now the combination. Tequila is anyway a honest horse, a nice mare, not so young but very precise and experienced horse. And again, it was an oblique approach, not so fine for the horse, for the forelegs, you can imagine. Only 2 jumps to go. And it's completed. Alexandr Vasilyonak from Belarus on Tequila. The result of Alexandr Vasilyonak, Belarus on Tequila. Time 59 seconds, 14 penalty points. Total points for riding 286. Alexandr Vasilyonak, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Tequila nyergében. Ideje 59 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 286. The next rider, Stanislav Zhuralyov, Belarus on Sidor. Pályára lovagolt Stanislav Zhuralyov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője Sidor nyergében. Zhuralyov is a very well experienced pentathlete. Let's see what they do together with Sidor, with this quite young horse. Only 8 years old of age gelding is Sidor. And they go in a nicely tempo, which mustn't be higher. A precise turn is needed when approaching an obstacle. The combination was made properly. Nice distances when taking off on the first element to the first element, and then it results a good ride in between with one stride and taking off for the second element in a proper way. Only 2 jumps to go for Zhuralyov, and it's a nice ride up to now. An upright, and the last one is the spread. He mustn't be faster, which results anyway in this far takeoff point, but it didn't result in a knockdown and refusal. Nice ride we saw. The result of Stanislav Zhuralyov, Belarus on Sidor. Time 59 seconds, clear round, 300 points. Stanislav Zsuraljov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Szidor nyergében. Ideje 59 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Pavel Tikhonov, Belarus on Patience. Pályára lovagolt Pavel Tikhonov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője Patience nyergében. Let's see Pavel Tikhonov from Belarus with Patience. Knockdown, too high tempo with Patience. Quite an old horse, but still so temperamental, which can be or must be controlled. Anyway, it results in a knockdown or run out. The combination a little bit narrow because of the high speed. An order should be made, the collection shorten the horse. The time is too good, they are too fast. Hopefully they solve it. Only 2 jumps to go for Pavel Tikhonov, Belarus and Patience. A little bit far takeoff point, but they solved it. Especially the horse Patience has to be praised. The result of Pavel Tikhonov, Belarus on Patience. Time 54 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. Pavel Tikhonov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Patience nyergében. Ideje 54 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The next rider, Justinas Kinderis, Lithuania on Pampuska. Pályára lovagolt Justinas Kinderis, Litvánia versenyzője Pampuska nyergében. Justinas Kinderis, the world champion 2 years ago. Now riding Pampuska.
Még aki óra akar ülni, annak is adja.
Szóval ők most azt mondják, hogy álltak benne az European szabály, de új lovat szeretne húzni. Melyikre ül?
Mind a 2 fölülhet valamire, bármire. 3-as verés. Vigyétek ki. Amit lovakat és amit voltak. 4-es, jó. Én visszatettem ide, amikor azok közé nem hívott.
Justinas Kinderis in a nice tempo with Pampuska. Not easy horse to ride because she is too sensitive and too temperamental, which resulted in a knockdown and the element B of the combination, double combination. Only 3 jumps to go for Justinas Kinderis with Pampuska.
8-as, jó.
And they completed the course in a nice way at the end with this not easy ride horse. The result of Justinas Kinderis, Lithuania on Pampuska. Time 59 seconds, 14 penalty points. Total points for riding 286. Justinas Kinderis, Litvánia versenyzőinek eredménye Pampuska nyergében. Ideje 59 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 286. The next rider, Gergely Demeter, Hungary on Obelisk. The next rider, Gergely Demeter, Hungary, on obelisk. Please come to the arena. Demeter Gergelyt kérjük a pályára.
Egyébként mindig azt mondom, hogy a melegítőben álljon meg 80-ban, akkor rájössz, hogy nincs ilyen melegítőben jól végigdúzik, aztán a pályán meg most nem arról van szó.
Pályára lovagolt Demeter Gergely, Magyarország versenyzője, obelisk nyergében. Obelisk and the young Gergely Demeter, the Hungarian. A nice start for the course. Very well experienced obelisk. Well, they have the cooperation, but on this broken line, not enough. And again, a run out. The right leg should have been used. A nice course for Gergely Demeter, accepting these two refusals. They finished in a nice way. Demeter Gergely Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye obelisk nyergében, ideje 1 perc 15 másodperc, 20 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 270. The result of Gergely Demeter Hungary on obelisk, time 1 minute 15 seconds, 20 penalty points, total points for riding 270. Megkérjük a kedves közönséget, hogy a fotózáshoz nem használjanak lapot, mert ez zavarja a lovakat. So please don't use flash when taking pictures. No flash, please. Thank you. The next rider, Mikolaj Hajanovski, Belarus on Melissa. Pályára lovagolt Mikolaj Hajanovski, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője, Melissa nyergében. Mikolaj Hajanovski from Belarus, riding Melissa. A bit confused. No, nice obstacle number 3. A little bit too high tempo, but hopefully he can make an order before approaching the combination, double combination. Flying change would have been needed. Yes, now it's done by the horse. Changing the rein, the direction on the right rein now. At the end of the broken line, number 7. Only 3 jumps to go for Mikolaj Hajanovski, Belarus, on Melissa. The upright, number 9, jumped in an oblique way, and the spread at the end. The result of Mikolaj Hajanovski, Belarus, on Melissa. Time 1 minute, clear round, 300 points. Mikolaj Hajanovski, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Melissa nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Gustav Gustenau, Austria, on Londi. Pályára lovagolt Gustav Gustenau, Ausztria versenyzője, Londi nyergében. Gustav Gustanau and Londi starting their course up on the ring. The flag is up, so
Igen, oké, a legvégén jön Árpáddal. Egyes, jó.
in a very nice way they are coming. Gustav Gustanau and Londi.
Hármas, jó.
Nice deep seat using the weight aid of the rider. Now the combination, a little bit lack of forwardness, but it's very good that they don't rush in a crazy way. Nice tempo they chose. He can collect the horse after each obstacle and before approaching the next one. Only 2 jumps to go for Gustav Gustanau and Londi. Still in a very nice ride. Amazing ride from Gustav Gustanau with Londi. Very, very nice. The result of Gustav Gustanau, Austria on Londi. Time 1 minute 5 seconds. Clear round 300 points. Gustav Gustanau, Ausztria versenyzőinek eredménye Londi nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 5 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The next rider, Péter Tibolya, Hungary, on Casino.
Mondtuk, hogy az 1-0-4-2 az még nagyon távoli. A 3-nál? 3-nál? Most már 3-0-re vagyunk. Nem a Gerié volt a 0-4-2.
Pályáról lovagolt Tibolya Péter, Magyarország versenyzője, Casino nyergében. Now the excellent pentathlete Péter Tibolya from Hungary, riding Casino. Let's see what they do. They are on the 4th place after the 2 first events, fencing and swimming. He won the fencing, Péter Tibolya, the Hungarian. Nice start with the horse. The upright is the first and the spread the second. Now approaching number 3. Nice collection before each obstacles. He mustn't lean too much on the neck of the horse because he's a tall athlete. Nice combination. The flying change was made in between. Coming to number 6. A broken line. A deep seat would be needed, yeah. He is a very experienced and skilled rider, Péter Tibolya. A little bit with high hands, which can result in another way of movement of the bit of the horse, but it is used by the French guys. Congratulations, a very good ride from Péter Tibolya, Hungary, with Casino. Tibolya Péter, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Casino nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 2 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 300 pont. The result of Péter Tibolya, Hungary, on Casino. Time 1 minute 2 seconds, clear round 300 points. The next rider, Ilya Palaskov, Belarus, on Henry. Pályáról lovagolt Ilya Palaskov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzője, Henry nyergében. Again a pentathlete from Belarus, Ilya Palaskov, starting the course with Henry. Later we will see Lanigan O'Keefe,
Kettes jó.
who is on the third place, but he will be the last rider because of changing of the horse.
Hármas jó. Négyes jó.
Knockdown was at the beginning, the first obstacle.
Ötös á jó.
You mustn't attack suddenly an obstacle. A fluent ride would be needed. Fluent cantering, fluent movement of the horse, not disturbing it with too much shortening or too sudden exposure. Too much driving can be disturbing. Only 2 jumps to go for Ilya Palaskov from Belarus and Henry. The last one is the spread. Let's see. And it is completed again. Very nice ride with Henry, with the honest horse. The result of Ilya Palaskov, Belarus on Henry. Time 1 minute 4 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. Ilya Palaskov, Fehér Oroszország versenyzőinek eredménye Henry nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 4 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The next rider, Robert Kassa, Hungary, on Hella. Pályáról lovagolt Kassa Robert, Magyarország versenyzője, Hella nyergében. Now the leading Robert Kassa, the Hungarian pentathlete, a skill rider. Let's see what they are doing with Hella.
Egyes jó. Kettes jó.
Very nice up to now. Nice sit, nice collection, nice forwardness of the horse. They were a little bit close, but Hella and Robert solved it. Now coming to the combination, the double combination. One stride in between. Nice distance. Now on the right rein, number 6, the spread. And at the end of this broken line, number 7, an upright. Can be tricky to turn, to lead the horse on a broken line. Clear up to now for the leading Robert Kassa, the Hungarian. Only 1 jump to go, unfortunately a knockdown. But now it's clear, the last one. Very, very nice ride, Robert Kassa and Hella. Kassa Robert, Magyarország versenyzőinek eredménye Hella nyergében. Ideje 59 másodperc, 7 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 293. The result of Robert Kassa, Hungary, with Hella. Time 59 seconds, 7 penalty points. Total points for riding 293. The next rider, Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe from Ireland on Iagello. Now we have to wait some minutes because there will be 3 more riders drawn reserved horses. Now the first of them, the third place, Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe from Ireland, riding Arpad. It's a big stallion, chestnut stallion with big strides. That's so easy to ride, to feel the distance and the right takeoff point. Now resulting in a knockdown. The rider is a little bit too much on the neck of the horse, not being able to give the right leg eight and weight, supporting with weight, with sit. There is not any sense to the distance, to the right taking off point. A flying change was made while turning on the right rein. Number 7 at the end of the broken line. The flying change again, turning on left rein. Only 3 jumps to go. Only 2 jumps to go for Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe from Ireland, and for Arpad, the big horse, chestnut stallion. A little bit too close, but they solved it with Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe together with Arpad. The result of Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe on Arpad, time 1 minute 6 seconds, 14 penalty points, total points for riding 285. Arthur Lanigan O'Keefe, Írország versenyzőinek eredménye Árpád nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 6 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után, lovaspontjainak száma 285. Two more riders. The Italian, who was not allowed according to the decision of the jury, but upon the request they would like to try. Therefore they had the chance. Pályára lovagolt Joan Gispert, Spanyolország versenyzője, Carlos nyergében. The next rider, Joan Gispert, Spain on Carlos. He traveled from the reserved horses. Now he has Carlos to trying to find the harmony. Unfortunately, there is really a lack of the ability to riding a course for this young pentathlete. However, he tries it. Carlos is a very good horse. Hopefully he will help the young athlete. Fortunately, no problem up to now. But as we see, it's up to the honest horse, Carlos. He is too much on the neck of the horse, losing the stirrup. So he has not a schooled sit. Only 3 jumps to go for Joan Gispert, the Spanish guy. 1 jump to go. And he had a clear round, but thanks to the horse, Carlos, he has to thank it to the horse. The result of Joan Gispert, Spain on Carlos. Time 1 minute 8 seconds, clear round, 297 points. Joan Gispert, Spanyolország versenyzőinek eredménye Carlos nyergében. Ideje 1 perc 8 másodperc, hibátlan lovaglásért 297 pont. There is only one more rider. He's also a young pentathlete. Hopefully they will be so lucky, or the young athlete, the Italian, will be assisted by the experienced horse Bizanc. It's very dangerous if you don't have enough safety seat. Now we are waiting for one more rider, Lorenzo Michele. The Italian pentathlete will ride Bizanc. Very nice horse. The next rider, Lorenzo Michele, Italy on Bizánc. Pályáról lovagolt Lorenzo Michele, Olaszország versenyzője, Bizánc nyergében. Now we have seen a levad at the beginning from Lorenzo Michele, having a new horse, the well-experienced Bizánc. Let's see the Italian guy.
Egyes verés. Kettes verés. Hármas jó.
Clear up to now. Thanks to the honest horse. Very brave and honest horse. The well-experienced Bizánc. Up to now he was in reserve. He is quite fresh. A little bit slowly. They don't have the forwardness, but the horse solves the situations. More impulsion would be needed. And the correct turn would have been better. Only 2 jumps to go. Only 1 jump to go for Lorenzo Michele and Bizánc. Thanks to Bizánc, they had a clear round. The result of Lorenzo Michele, Italy on Bizánc. Time 1 minute 11 seconds, 14 penalty points, total points for riding 280. Lorenzo Michele, Olaszország versenyzőinek eredménye Bizánc nyergében. Ideje 1 perc, 11 másodperc, 14 hibapont levonása után lovaspontjainak száma 280. Ezzel befejeztük a lovas számot, a PERIDOT kupa nemzetközi fedett pályás ötös a verseny férfi döntőjén. 18 óra 30 perckor kezdődik a kombinált szám. Now we have finished the riding event, the PERIDOT Hungarian International Indoor Competition, the season opening competition. We saw 43 riders with quite good results. And now they faced the last event, the most exciting combined event, starting at 6:30. So see you at 6:30 with the running call. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Attention please, the bus start at 5 o'clock. The bus start at 5 o'clock. First going to the hotel.